Hi, in this video, I want to share what I have learned from a recurring dream about the importance of cleansing the aura, purifying the aura, and especially focusing on the etheric body, which is the first layer of the aura that's closest to the physical body. Because I now know on a much deeper level, especially after having this dream for a long time on repeat, that the etheric body contains a lot of hidden stuff that can really be insidious. You know, you think you have done the inner work until, something from the past that you would never even consciously acknowledge for yourself because it's that hidden in the etheric body is brought to light. So I've had this dream, which I'm going to share with you in a short minute, that really helped me in the last few weeks to cleanse my auric field and especially to place that focus on the etheric field because that's where that baby, that hidden thing was hiding. So if you have been experiencing recurring dreams, which obviously have a message for you, or you have some addictive behavior or looping patterns or habits or thoughts or attitudes where you're constantly going back and forth into situations that are not good for you and you know it, perhaps what I am going to share in this video might be useful for you and will resonate with you, and you may even use that same tool to help you in your process of delinking yourself from these thought processes that are hidden within the etheric body. Okay, let me tell you about this recurring dream that I'd been having and why it was so important in helping me understand on a deeper level the importance of purifying and cleansing the aura, and specifically focusing on the etheric body, because there was just so much hidden inside my etheric body that I was not aware of consciously that needed to be out of my system. You know, inner work is always so important. So I'm always happy when something is highlighted for me to get out of my system, because when you polish that diamond, the benefits is just out of this world. So I'm usually all for it. I'm not one of those people who resists the process, because I understand that, we cleanse this thing, we wash the mirror, and then you shine. That's just how it is. So this recurring dream that had been going on forever brought this critical information to me. And in the last few weeks, I've been working on really using a specific tool, which I'll be sharing here. I've been using this tool to cleanse my aura. So anyway, this dream was about my first love. You know how sweet that love is. Many years ago, I was in love with this person, and whatever happened, and the relationship came to an end. But somehow, energetically in my body, no matter what I did, somehow this person was always showing up in my dreams, and I'd be like, damn, what am I gonna do? I used all the tools that I had. I forgave the person, I forgave myself, I did all the work that I knew I could do, but this person was constantly showing up in my dreams. And by the way, just for the record, we're good friends. It just ended. You know how it is, life goes on and people move on, but somehow this person was always showing up in my dreams. So for me, it was a sign that there was something there that still was a connection that needed to be let go of, but I just could not identify it. Hence the recurring dream. So in the beginning of the dreams, I was this desperate person constantly running after this person for love. And the more I did my inner work, the dream progressed. So I was no longer running after the person. We were now meeting on equal grounds and we could have conversations. And then finally, the last couple of months, the person and the dream disappeared. So I thought everything was good. And then all of a sudden, last month, the person shows up in my dream again. And this time it was different, because this time it brought an answer. After looking and searching and wondering how to cut the cords and clip the cords and clear my energy from this person, from this experience, which I believe, I have forgiven and forgotten and moved away from in love and gracefully, and it's just all good. Just how to just totally delink this thing from my memory, from my mind. I just could not get it until the information came through this dream. And it was just so funny when I realized it, because after I used the tools, like in the last few weeks, I haven't had a dream, and I know it was a conclusion of the matter. You know, sometimes when you have an experience and you know that the party is over, the matter has been concluded, you can feel it in your energy. So this is what happened in the dream. So the last dream that I had about this person was me meeting up with this person and having a very loving experience of forgiveness again in the dream. And this person walked away and mentioned this experience to someone else. And the person that this person mentioned this experience to said, "What? You mean you told Caroline about this whole experience? She probably shouted at you." And I was shocked to hear the person saying in the dream that I shouted at this person, because that was not true. And I was thinking to myself in the dream, what do you mean I shouted? I was so loving to this person. I'm a nice person. Don't you see? Then in that instant, I saw this image that I've drawn here. I saw something like this. This was me, and this was the way my aura appeared, all raggedy and all jaggedy. This was the way my aura appeared. And I understood at that moment the message that my auric field needed to be cleansed, because other people were perceiving my aura as being very staticky. You know, it was filled with static. There was a film, there was grime around my aura that was preventing other people from seeing the light that I was, the person that I was. People were stuck in that old memory of who I was as a person. I know it's not my responsibility how people perceive me, but that was very important information for me to know, that other people can be stuck in an image about who you used to be. And therefore, even though you have changed, even though I have changed, they still have difficulty in perceiving me, the new me, as I am today. So that was the first thing. The second thing was, I understood in that dream that I was to use something called the violet flame to cleanse my aura, because the violet flame is a very high vibration spiritual energy tool that you can use. It's very, very, very five-dimensional energy. You can use it to cleanse and burn off all that grime and film on your etheric body. And what is the etheric body? Let me just explain that briefly. The etheric body is that initial first layer of the aura that's like an envelope that's very close to your body. And within the etheric body, it contains the causes, the effects, the records, and the memories from all your lives, from all your incarnations. All that memory is stored within your etheric body. And because of all those memories, if they're not cleared, they influence your emotional body, another layer of your aura, then your mental body, and then, you know, it goes all the way out like that. So it's very important to have a clean, purified etheric body that does not affect or influence you in this lifetime. So you're constantly going into situations back and forth. You're constantly on repeat. You're constantly on a loop. You're constantly addicted to something because of the memory that is held within your etheric body. Somehow in the dream, I got the understanding of two things, which I'm repeating again. Number one, sometimes your aura can have a film. I mean, it doesn't sound good, and I even thought about it myself. Oh my gosh, you know, people should perceive me as this, you know, light or whatever. But I understood in my dream, and it's probably for me personally, but it was important information that other people can perceive you and get stuck on how it used to be because of that film of energy that they can perceive on their end about who you are. And to cleanse that, because you're always working on yourself, use the violet flame. The second thing I understood is that the violet flame obviously is a powerful tool that can help you clip these cords and end this recurring theme in your life, this addictive theme in your life. Powerful, powerful tool. The violet color actually is one of the highest frequencies. It is the highest frequency in the visible spectrum of light, what we can see. So it's a really powerful, high energy tool. Very, very powerful. I made a video about it, which I'll probably link in the description of this video if you want to watch it. It saved me at a time in the past, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I can't even remember. When I was really in the hole, man, I would light violet fires in my house just to burn and spend time just burning anything that was not for my highest good. I mean, I was in that kind of, situation where, man, I was ready for anything to happen, for things to disappear from my life with a quickness. That's how it was at that time. So it was really useful for me at that time. And then I sort of forgot about it. But now again, I'm seeing how it is coming back into my life as a very, very powerful tool. And I would like to share that tool with you. If you're having recurring dreams, there's a message. Listen for the message. Dreams are very important. Very, very, very important. It's you living a reality on a different, who knows where you're living. You know what I'm saying? Are you living in your dreams, or is this the reality? So very, very important. For those who have ears, they will hear. For those who have eyes, they will see. And anything is possible. These days, don't be afraid of the inner work. Get ready to clip the things that are not for your highest intention and for your highest good. You can cleanse your energy, cleanse your aura, remove the unwanted energies from your memory field, which is basically your etheric body, using the power of the violet flame. So I would like to know if you've been having recurring dreams or repetitive patterns in your life or habits that you want to get rid of. How do you do it? I'd like to know. Please leave your comments below. And let's just share how we are doing it, how we are cleansing ourselves, how we are keeping ourselves pure, because this is just the time for sharing and it's just a beautiful time. And let's just keep our diamonds shining and glowing just the way they need to be. I love you guys so much and take care. I'll see you next time. Mwah. Bye.